Hello everybody, how are you doing? Yes, you can already see it. It is Volkswagen R time yet again. We have not only tested the Tiguan R in the last few days, but today we are going to test the Touareg R. You can already see it by that huge screen. This car actually has a V6 engine, which is combined to an electric motor, putting out a 462 HP and I think also 700 Newton meters of torque. And we of course want to see how fast the car goes using the drift box from a standstill to 100, and of course also on a flying piece of Autobahn 100 to 200. I think it's very easy because we put everything in sport. We already have the traction control in the sport handling mode or slightly reduced mode in order to engage the launch control. So let's head off and see how fast the Touareg R goes. So let's now see how fast the Touareg R goes from 100 to 200. So despite the fact that this is a pretty heavy and big car which runs on 22-inch and very wide wheels, we have managed to do some pretty amazing times. So first of all, I was not expecting that the time is that close to 5 seconds, because we managed to get a 5.3 seconds to 100 with the drift box. Actually, we had two launches which were very similar, and therefore I think that's a very respectful time, considering that this car, I don't know how much it weighs, 2.5 tons or something, like with the batteries on top. Electric motor is really giving a boost, and that's, I think, very interesting. Secondly, the number that you've probably seen is also quite decent, is the high-speed performance, because once you really floor it, there is a boost, additional boost coming from the electric engine, so that the 100 to 200 time was 12.8 in our best try on the drift box, and also the other time was very close to 13 seconds. So therefore I think that's a very reliable number also once you're going high speed on the Autobahn. Overall, I think this car still remains the character of the normal Touareg, let's say it that way, but looks a lot more aggressive. Of course, interior is also specifically to the R model, plus of course it has that V6 engine, which also sounds quite nice, at least from the inside, and of course has that electric motor which is boosting the power even more than the e-hybrid model, which is more or less the same technical basis but doesn't have as much peak power and peak torque as this one is having. We will have a lot more fun with the car, of course, in the next hours and also in the next day. We will be doing some photos, so stay tuned for all the stuff that we're also uploading on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for tuning in again. Thank you for your support in the last weeks, of course, specifically with those great acceleration videos that we have done. Talk to you soon.